You tried to f your sister. Shut the fuck up. The link will be in the description, so if you want to rewatch the entire episode along with me, as well as get them early and see all of the episodes from this season and before, definitely check it out. Otherwise, of course, it'll still be on YouTube, but they're just going to be really heavily edited because of copyright. But yeah, other than that, let's get in this episode, guys.
What's your game, Cleophas?
There is no game.
I really hope she's
I'm
just
not a
like
traitor.
Undercover.
I did what I had to do.
Trying to actually help
but I never stopped believing in you.
There's definitely something different about it, because like the rune thing, then when she like shot the
Hey, did you hear that?
sunlight or whatever, whatever that was.
That sound just now.
I hope she doesn't have, no, she doesn't have demon in her because they checked. But I hope she doesn't have like something else mixed in her that's like negative. Hopefully it just means that she's like extra powerful or something.
And how would they feel?
Now Jason's gonna
Well,
call
I'm glad
block.
you didn't
God
ask in
damn
front
it.
of the sushi chef.
Well, seriously, why do they call it fatty tuna? I mean, that's a little degrading.
Dude, they're so domestic.
I don't think obese tuna sounds any better.
Guy, you're saying?
Me?
Yes.
What is it? Wait, are they like
Open
official
it.
boyfriends after last episode?
It's supposed to bring you luck and protection.
Thank you.
That's so
Valentine.
thoughtful.
You
Dude, so
continue
cute.
to
Kiss.
surprise me.
Good ways, I hope.
Oh my god.
I haven't had a roommate this brazen since. Well, since Casanova and I spent the night in the Doge's palace.
I could kill him. I could kill him. honestly.
Casanova?
Luke's my
She's not technically Luke's. I mean, they're part of the same pack. But
She
that's
is mine.
So, you guys
Claire's
wanna
gonna
hang
go
out?
jealous now.
I mean,
Don't keep him from like being happy.
it's okay, right?
I don't know where that ring
that's
went.
unacceptable. I am your only friend. That's in the bylaws. Come on.
That's how you were acting, fam.
I
What
can't
kind
explain
of
it.
strange experience? Like, look, I can totally reschedule. If you need me, I'm here.
No. This is what bugs me about their friendship.
No, I'm
is
fine,
sometimes
really.
thank you, Clary. Because sometimes it feels so one-sided. Like he lets go of so much stuff, puts so many things aside for her, and it's about time that he's like happy and finds somebody. Oh, shut the fuck up. Dude, the sexual tension is ridiculous.
We have orders. Let's go.
You're welcome to join us.
I'm good.
Did I just show that on Freeform?
Loss.
We better find out that they're not siblings. I'm still holding out hope. Because I can't deal with this bullshit any longer.
You should know what it feels like when the people you care about shut you out.
Izzy, Jace told me it would be dangerous for anyone who found out.
So
Yeah,
now I need
honestly,
to be
like, I
protected.
feel like Izzy's always the one that's, like,
I
on the
welcomed you
outs
in,
of what's
Claire.
happening.
Saw you through training,
It's not
rescued
fair.
Simon every time he got into trouble, which is basically all of the time. And
Because she tells Clary everything that she finds out, and then, like, Clary and them just, like, don't include her and stuff. It makes me mad. I just want, like, a Izzy-centric storyline, so I'm glad that we're getting this. Isabel! Dude, are you stupid? Thank God. Damn, she wiped that shit clean. Dude, she's like a junkie. I hate to use that word, but she's like addicted.
I can't remember the last time someone bought me one.
Oh.
I'm used to people
And
making
it's so
demands.
thoughtful too. Like he has money to
Reinforce
buy
the rewards,
anything he
Magnus.
wants.
Heal
it's
my
a
broken
thoughtful
heart,
gift.
Magnus.
She could be working with Valentine.
Okay,
No,
good.
she's
He
so
knows.
dedicated to the Iron
When the
Sisters.
circle disbanded, she had to be.
She was a member of the Circle.
Yeah, so now that she knows that he's alive, she would
worshiped
easily just go
Valentine,
back to him and she
followed
did.
him around like a little puppy. When I finally figured out what Valentine was up to,
Clary, this is why Jason
Lost
did
my
not
sister
tell
for good.
anybody.
We have to get her back, Luke.
What, is she gonna use
She's
Simon?
cute. Shadowhunter blood.
Excuse me.
One quick bite. Bite by anxiety.
I knew she was gonna do this
Do you
stupid
mean
shit.
like me bite you?
What is her plan?
Smooth.
Shut up!
This is the only bar in Brooklyn.
You tried to f
Wow,
your sister.
you
Shut
must
the
have
fuck
a
up.
death wish.
You're non-threatening, you're easy to talk to, and you never seal the deal, am I right?
No.
Thank you.
I spit in one.
Delicious, don't tease me.
You know, they say nice guys finish last, but that's only because people choose the bad boy and then it doesn't work out. And then they end up with the good guy. So yeah, they do finish last, but they get the girl in the end.
Will you be my Obi-Wan?
Who?
Obi-Wan.
You
From
really
Star
don't
Wars.
know who
It's a
Obi-Wan
movie.
is?
Yeah.
God.
Don't make me regret this.
I mean, you knew what he was talking about, so
of all the places you could go, only you?
this is a trap.
Why is that?
I don't know. He brought
I'm
me to
glad
New
that
York,
he's
locked me
pressing
up.
her.
I managed to get a jump on one of his guards and fight my way out.
I know my sister's convincing, but you can't fall for her lies.
She's not that convincing. I wasn't sure until she called me Clarissa. Only Valentine calls me that.
Well done.
She's finally like catching on to these things instead of just trusting people right off the bat.
You know what? Let's start at the top.
It's not his personality that's the issue. He just needs to be more confident. Like, you're a nerd. Own it.
You mean like act it out?
Yeah.
Here.
Dazzle me.
Pretend I'm the girl. I mean, he doesn't really approach girls, so how is he supposed to act it out? What are you doing, Simon?
I'm Lewis. Simon Lewis.
See, okay.
No, don't
He's
do that.
making fun of him, but
Anything.
if somebody
This is my
did
James
that to
Bond
me,
impression.
I would
Nothing
laugh
James
so
Bond,
hard.
The face and the snap.
Like, that's how you would win
Okay,
me
so
over.
what am I
It's just
supposed to be
being a
like?
dork.
Perfect. If you're a serial killer.
I mean, I know a lot of people are
Look.
different, but like, win my heart,
You gotta
be a
learn to
dork.
play hard to get.
That's terrible advice. Yeah, it might get you a hookup for the night, but it's not going to get you a
You
girlfriend.
want to bet?
What are you doing? Jason, what
Oh
are you doing?
my god. And the girl doesn't notice that the guy is sitting right there. See, to me, that's creepy. Like, if a guy did that to me, I'd be like, back up. Why are you so close to me?
How do you know? In your experience, when's the right time?
Oh my god, are you talking about having sex?
Cannot discuss. My sex life.
my God, my
with the
nose is so
Institute,
itchy.
Please.
It all makes sense now.
See, I thought for sure,
right,
like, I
you
knew he
wanted
didn't have
Jessica
relationships, but I
Hoplow.
thought for sure that he was like,
Wait, was there ever Jessica Hoplow?
Are you done?
I don't know, I thought he was like hooking up with girls though. You'll know in the moment if it's the right time. You don't need to overthink it, you don't need to plan it. I always feel like it's weird when people want to plan when it happens. Like, just let it happen.
And so do I. Let's go!
That bitch just tased him. Clary. Watch, she's gonna be like, what are you doing? This is not the Simon that I like.
When the Simon I agreed to go out with just decides to show up, tell him to give me a call, okay?
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Maya. Maya, wait.
Explain. Oh my god, chase her, please. Follow her. Jace is stupid. You need to be yourself.
Hey, what's this all about? I mean, I'm not complaining, but
I just thought.
See, I feel like he's gonna tell him
Taking
to let it happen naturally.
it's rare that I've ever felt this way about someone, and
Yeah, take your time.
I worry that that if we rush into this, that I may lose you.
What? Why would you think that?
Look,
I like that they're talking about this.
you're not the only one that feels vulnerable.
Magnus. You have nothing to worry about.
I feel like Alec
want
too
this.
just wants to like show him that he's serious about it.
It is an angel. You're on Earth.
Is Clary an angel?
I think he's holding you captive.
Oh, it's him! You can't just flip flop back and forth and be like, I'm
I
so
thought Valentine.
sorry.
I thought his way was the only way to make the world a better place. A safer place.
Like, why
matter
should
what
she trust you
sacrifices had
when
to
you
be
flip
made.
flop like 3 different times?
We have to free the angel. Then I'll turn myself in.
Why should she trust you?
Why help me now?
She's gonna get herself hurt. The things that she's doing for this is just ridiculous. I wanted an Izzy
Smells like
storyline so
Shadowhunter.
bad, and this is not what I had in mind.
No need to worry.
Instead of trying to go out with other girls just to prove something to yourself, why not just tell Clary how you feel?
No!
Luke said to do the same thing.
What if she falls in love with some shadow hunter?
He
and
could
spend
fall in love with this
eternity
girl and she
obsessing
actually
over how
is
stupid
interested
you
in
are?
him.
Well, you know,
Why
when
are
you
they
put it
doing
like
this?
that,
Clary is
Are
never
we,
gonna see him as anything than a brother.
We're cool.
This isn't her fight. It is now.
Okay, you slit her throat, he's gonna shoot you in the head. But of course that's too easy, so the show's not gonna do that. Ooh. See, I like on this show how they're not afraid to like have them kill people. Whereas, like, I know it's different, but, like, in shows like Supergirl, they never kill bad people. And it's just kind of like, I know her thing is, like, to not kill bad people, but it's so frustrating sometimes. God,
Think about what happened to your sweet
sacrifice
baby
her
sister.
for the many that are gonna die if you don't. Damn. You had all that time to take your shot, dude. I'm over it. Oh. Now try it. There we go. What the hell does that mean? No! Alright guys, that was season 2, episode 6? 7? 7? I think 7. This felt kind of boring at parts, was not really my favorite episode. I think what really carried it for me was the Simon scenes and definitely the Malik scenes. I love that they had that conversation. I'm so glad they're like talking about stuff now. Because before it was like, alright, this kiss happened, but we're kind of ignoring it, but we're still gonna flirt. And now they're like actually talking about where they are and what they want from this relationship. And I love that Alec was kind of, it showed that he was kind of insecure about finally sleeping with him. And then Magnus said, I may have slept with a lot of people, but I want to do this right because I really care about you and I don't want to rush into it just because I've had a lot of relationships before. And I think that was so important, especially since Alec has never slept with anybody before and has never felt like this before. You don't need to rush into it. You don't plan these things. When it's time, and you'll know that it's time. You don't have to second guess it or anything. And I feel like that was so important. As much as like I want them to take that step and to be boyfriends, be happy. I think they are officially boyfriends. I want them to do it, you know, when it's time. And I love that he got him that gift, and Magnus was like, I haven't gotten a gift in so long, and it was so thoughtful and it was so sweet. I love that. I finally wanted an Izzy storyline, and this is what they give us. She's on drugs pretty much, and she's going to extreme lengths to get these drugs. I'm so disappointed in her, but I'm glad that she finally has her own storyline. I know that she's going to come up on top no matter what, so I'm fine with that. Simon and, oh my god, I totally forgot the girl's name. Simon and the werewolf are planning to go on a date, and he shows up early. Jace gives him advice, and it's terrible advice, and pretty much like shows him how to be a player. But that's not what she liked about Simon. She didn't want him to be like that. She liked Simon for who he was, this nerd, this dorky guy that was just so charming. And in my opinion, like, that's what I would love in a guy, in anybody. It's just, like, somebody who can make me laugh, even if they're a dork. And, like, they had so much in common, and I hate how they just kind of, like, toss that aside for her to tell him to go tell Clary how he feels. But maybe the only thing that I'm holding on to it is maybe he will tell Clary and finally get closure, knowing that she does not see him that way. Because she doesn't, and it's obvious that she doesn't. But I hate how they're going to have Simon go through more pain 2 seasons later. Like, I feel like it's just dragging on. Like, let him move on. Let him be happy. So that kind of pissed me off. I hate how they ended that. When this girl he has so much in common with actually gives him the time of day and is interested in him. Like, let him be happy. So I hope once he does talk to Clary and gets let down, which he will, he goes to this girl again and they get a second chance, because that'd be perfect. Still waiting for the day where we find out that Jace and Clary aren't siblings, but I'm losing hope, guys. I'm losing hope. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, probably give this like a 7 out of 10. I thought there was parts that were like extremely boring. Really wasn't that interested in the Valentine and I forget the girl's name, Luke's sister storyline. I mean, it is what it is, but just another attempt failed when they could have killed him, they didn't. And it's just, sometimes I'm kind of hoping that this doesn't last the entire season with the Valentine storyline, because it gets so repetitive with them meeting him and missing their shot. Meeting him, missing their shot. Meeting him, missing their shot. It's just like, all right. And you watch this scene and you know that he's not going to die. So it just kind of gets to the point where it's just like, kind of over it. But yeah, like I said, love the Malik scenes. Love the Simon scenes besides that ending. Yeah, I don't know. I like that they're making Clary have, like, some deeper powers that nobody else has. Like, the ability to create a rune and shoot sunshine. So that's pretty cool. Love the Izzy storyline. I mean, like, I love that she has a storyline, but I hate that it's, like, about, like, a drug, pretty much. But, yeah, like a 7 out of 10. There was parts that were just kind of like, I don't know. I think it's just because I'm kind of getting over Valentine and just the constant repetitiveness of them meeting him and failing. So hopefully that wraps up in mid-season, but I have a feeling that it's going to be the rest of the season. I'm just excited for the day where it's not going to be about Valentine, because I'm really interested in seeing like a whole different storyline in this show, because I'm really enjoying this show now, and I really missed it when I took my few days off for not Valentine's Day, for Thanksgiving. I was thinking of Valentine. Still enjoyed the episode, loved the Malik scenes, like I said, but just overall it felt like it was pretty slow. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I will see you guys next week for Shadowhunters. Thanks for watching.